Why do
right?
women seem to go after the troubled man as opposed to the healthy man?
I think it has to do with your past. It has to do with your inner child. I think it has to do with unresolved trauma. I feel, and it is my experience, that when you are with someone, you meet somebody, and you feel this crazy amount of chemistry, like my advice is like run away, because that is not something healthy. That is unresolved trauma. That is you being a child inside of an adult body, looking at another child inside of an adult body, that his unresolved trauma will touch you in a way, will complete your unresolved trauma. And you're going to learn a lot of lessons, but are going to be painful. So why don't you learn them on your own instead? Or perhaps go ahead, explore that, live that, but then you will find yourself inside of a bathroom crying, afraid that this person may do something to you.
Right.
And then you'll start asking the big questions. What did I do? And so you'll start looking at your past and the way you grew up and your inner child wounds.
Right.
It's crazy to think about, because it's like you're just explaining it with the Beauty and the Beast, right? And I have another one for you, which is The Little Mermaid. We grew up watching The Little Mermaid, and look at what happens to the Little Mermaid. And this is how little girls are learning about love, right? But the Little Mermaid falls in love. So the Little Mermaid belongs to her own world. She has literally her own world.
She has everything.
Yeah, she sings a song about her world, right? And then all of a sudden she sees this other guy who has his own world. And what is, in this specific movie, what is Disney is teaching these little girls, right? You are going to change yourself. You used to have fins. Now you're going to change to have legs just like him. So become him. Change yourself. Renounce to your voice.
Lose your voice.
Lose your voice.
Can't speak.
You can't speak. In order for you to belong to his world, use the dresses, dance the songs, and all of these things, and then he is only going to help you and save you if he gives you a kiss. And this is what we learn. Like, we grow up singing these songs, and then all of a sudden, you find yourself meeting a guy that you're like, oh my God, this guy's amazing. Oh, but he lives in a different part of the world. No worries, I'll move for love to that city. And you leave your world, you make him your world, in order to belong to whatever this guy is. You don't know, he may be a beast, right? So then if you start using your voice, he goes, ah, no, right? He screams, he yells, he says, he does. So you start quieting your voice in order to have what? The kiss? Like, this is what we're learning since we're little. But I think more than movies and TV shows and everything, what we're learning comes in the way we are approaching love and finding love or looking for love. And the people we attract has a lot to do with this 5 inner child wounds, that if we don't assess them before getting into a relationship, you will continue to attract the same guy.